Christopher David Lawson of NEPA. Just taking a ride over into Ohio, see what kind of trouble I can get into today. Just gonna relax, take my time, and just motor along, look for some sights along the way. Maybe have something to talk about, but we'll see as the ride goes along. Thanks for joining me. I know these Friday ride days are coming to an end. This is the last official one of the summer. I have next Friday off, September 6th, but I know we're going to a concert in the afternoon, and it depends on the weather whether or not I get out and ride. I'm going to try and get out and ride if I can, of course. This is the end of State Street right out on the Lake Erie. They actually do boat charters. My wife works over that way, past the where all the buildings are. But this is a nice little area. A lot of hotels. Political nut jobs standing on the corner. I don't care who you vote for. Standing on the corner and wanting to impeach whoever the president is now, you're just stupid. Yeah, feel free to cut right in front of me. I don't have to stop, but you do. Good old Erie. This is why I don't like to drive through here. But anyway, keep the politics off my channel the best I can. But yeah, that building over there with all the things on top of it's actually where my wife works. She's there now as I'm out enjoying my could be my last Friday ride day, I don't know. But I had never been up top of that tower actually, but I had no interest in heights, obviously. It looks like you got, I think there's an elevator in there, but there's our lovely hotels that we keep building and they don't pay taxes. Erie's been complaining about that for years. Most of the hotels are all owned by the same corporation too, and they don't pay taxes on building them there. Just ridiculous. They're nice hotels, but Erie's not that much of a touristy town, really. Surprised those kids aren't in school. Pennsylvania started school already. Unless they're homeschooled, who knows? Yeah, finally get this idiot out of my way. One of the old ships you can take a ride on. People are nuts, I tell you. I don't care what your political beliefs are. What better do you have to do than stand on a corner and want to impeach the current president? Come on. I don't care what you say. We're going in the Presque now. But this is about a 17-mile loop to go around the peninsula here. This is actually during the wars. They used to hide the ships in the bay here so the British troops couldn't get to them. Actually, they used to sink the ships here on purpose to preserve them in the wintertime. That's something I read here, like last year I came down. There's Sarah's, that's a famous well, not famous, local ice cream place. Haven't eaten there myself in a long time, but hot dogs and ice cream and old school. Like I said, I haven't stopped there in a long time. But this Presque State Park, actually, I've done several half marathons through here. It's pretty big. Like I said, half marathon, you basically do like one loop around. And they do a full marathon, Erie Marathon. It's one of the flattest marathons in the country. A lot of people come here to do this marathon because it's flat and they want to qualify for Boston. Take you on a little tour around the peninsula here before we work our way toward Ohio. Like I said, I'm kind of freestyling today. It's a beautiful area. Let's say there's a whole separate walkway, right path right there for people to bike. Unless you're a real serious bicycle person, then a lot of them do it on the roads. They fly through here. Actually, the bicycles go through here faster than the cars usually. Alright, just stopped off at the end of Presque at the Perry Monument. I'll take you guys out there, show you some of the views off the bike. That's the Perry Monument. Walk up on there now. It's actually where they used to, over here is where they used to sink the ships, so they would preserve them in the winter time, which I think is a funny thing to do. I don't think anybody would do that now, but they'd actually, they used to be able to block the ships from the British troops. Couldn't hit them. But standing underneath the monument now, it gives you a pretty good idea how big it is. You don't have any water in there anymore though. You need to do a little bit of work on it. They actually light this up at nighttime too. We're still at Presque. This is the Presque Lighthouse. So I figured I'd stop off and get a little view of that. We're at one of the beaches. We're still heading out of the park. Beaches over that way. There's actually, this whole side is all beaches for the most part. There's a few spots that are better than others, but this is the Presque Lighthouse. I'm crossing over into Ohio now. I'm not going very deep into Ohio today. I'm just going to what's called the White Turkey Drive-In. It's a pretty cool place. Alright, I just stopped off at the White Turkey Drive-In. This was my whole reason for coming out here, just to get something to eat. I haven't eaten all day. Haven't done much riding today, but this is their last weekend that they're open, so go ahead and walk around this place, take a look at it. Say it's an old school diner. They're closing up Sunday, so I had to make sure I got here at least once to the drive-in. Now I just gotta get out of here. Route 20 traffic's not always fun, but probably hit some highway on the way home. See you next year, White Turkey Drive-In. I'm going to start wrapping this up. I'm back to NEPA almost. Hopefully this isn't my last Friday ride day. I guess we'll find out next Friday. But talk to everybody later. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching.